Hello everyone. So today I'll be sharing a few books which I've read this year, and I really liked. Of course, I've really liked all of them, and also मैंने ऐसे दो parts में कर दिया है. So these are the few books which will always be very special. मैं आगे कितनी भी books पढ़ लूँ, ये कुछ books हैं जो मुझे हमेशा मतलब they'll always be special. They'll always be like my favorites. And another set of books I have, which also I have read this year, but. Yeah, they were also quite good books, and if you there are a few books of like short stories which are short stories, and I'll tell you in the video further. But yeah, so today I'll be sharing these few books of mine. Also, before sharing, I want to tell what kind of a reader I am, because the people who read like me, read like how I read, or who like reading books how I like, so I just want to share what kind of a reader I am. So मैं ऐसे I'm not someone जो बहुत ज़्यादा books पढ़ती हो हमेशा, मतलब ऐसे इट यू कैन फाइंड इट वियर्ड, बट मेरा ऐसा जोन आता है जब मैं बहुत ज़्यादा बुक्स पढ़ती हूँ. कभी कभी मुझे कुछ पढ़ने का मन नहीं होता है, एंड इट ऑल्सो डिपेंड्स ऑन द बुक. लाइक नॉट एवरी बुक आई एम एबल टू रीड इट विद इंटरेस्ट. कुछ बुक्स होती हैं जिसमें आई फील वेरी लाइक as if like I love reading books and I really like that book, but not all the books are that good. And yeah, so today I'll be sharing these books. So let's get started. So the first book which I read and which I really loved was this The 40 Rules of Love by Elif Shafak. And this book is a very beautiful book, I would say, and it is not a loud book. Like, if I'm able to express it properly, it's not a very loud book but a very quiet, deep book. So the first thing which I liked was the characters in this book. They have like really beautiful names, and I really liked that. And also this book truly explains the meaning of love, that it is not just romance, or it's not what we see mostly, especially in India. But actually I should not specify just in India, but yeah, what we usually see. So this is not just about that. It shows the real meaning of what love is, the spiritual meaning of what love is, what compassion is, what understanding, connection, and what love really means. So it shows that in a really beautiful way, and it shows how connection is built between two people. And these 40 rules are, they're not rules, or like they had some spiritual qualities of love which this book tells. So this is a really beautiful book, and it shows every form of love, not just with between a man and a woman, but between two people. And a lot of characters come and go in this book, and they all share their way or their form of showing love. So this is what this book says. I really liked this book. And also I feel that it's just a book. It may be just a book for a lot of you, but if everyone understand what love is, how this book is showing, if everyone understands the meaning of love in that way, then I feel that this whole world will become a better place. This is what I feel. And so this was a beautiful book. I would love to read it again and again and again. So yeah, it is a must read. If you are someone who likes deep emotions, who like beautiful stories with meaningful lessons, then this you should give this. So the next book which I read was A Thousand Splendid Suns. I hope that a lot of you must have already read this book, but it is again a gem, I would say, and I would love to read it again and again. It's a beautiful book, and I'm not someone who cries while reading a book, especially. But after reading this book, by the end of this book, I also cried. I read it along, like it's been months, but you may not remember the detail, but I feel that every time the name of this book will come, something stirs in my heart. It feels beautiful, beautiful. I just feel that the characters of this book were like really beautiful, how deep they were. And it also shows the strength of a woman, like how two women support each other, the connection they have, and the understanding they have. So this was again a beautiful book. If you have not read this, you must read this. And again, a book which says about deep emotions. So this is a beautiful book which everybody must read, I feel, especially women, because I feel that they'll be able to connect more. And all the characters are like so strongly written, and the story is simple yet having a lot of emotions. Also, it shows the struggle, the harsh reality of this place. So yeah, this is again a beautiful book which will also always have a special place in my heart. So basically, from reading the rules of love, or say what like love means, or understanding human connections, to how it endures in its best form in these harsh realities, this was the second book which I read. And yeah, it is a must read. I feel that everyone must try at least reading this book. I'm sure that you'll not be able to just be as you were before reading this book. Something will change and you'll feel something in your heart. I don't know how to explain that feeling, but it's a beautiful book. Then comes Murakami. In this book, the sentences will pull you in. So the story moves smoothly and the human connections is shown in its purest form and without any force. So the next book from Murakami is Norwegian Wood. So the basically this book. This book, I saw one reel of Vidya Balan in which she was telling that Prajakta Kohli suggested her this book. She was not able to read from a long time. Then she suggested her this book, Norwegian Wood, and said that once you start reading this book, you'll not be able to keep it without you'll continue to read it till the time you're on the last page. So you cannot stop reading it once you start. So this is a beautiful book again. And what I really like about this book is what I really like about Murakami, the author, is that he explains human connections, human emotions like very beautifully. You and once you and it is true. Like I also like purchased this book, and then once I started reading it, I was not able to stop it, and I was like reading a lot, like 3 to 4 hours. I was just reading and reading this book because I was not able to stop myself. This is a great book, especially for someone if you're not able to read and you want to read. You must purchase this book, and you'll find it very, I'll not say relatable, but you'll find the emotions you'll connect with the emotions in this book. So this is again a beautiful book of Murakami. I have also read other books, but this was the best book which I read of Murakami. And it's again a, I'll say, quiet book which will stay with you, and the emotions will stay with you, and you'll really enjoy reading this book. So if you're someone especially who wants to read, I think that you should purchase this book if you've not read from a long time and you want to start again. So next book is The Forest of Enchantment and The Palace of Illusion. First I read The Forest of Enchantment and then The Palace of Illusion, and I loved both of these books. I feel Chitra Banerjee is an amazing writer. How she writes, how she connects, how she tells the history is beautiful. Also both these books are from two of our greatest epics, the Ramayana and the Mahabharata, and that too from a women's perspective. So I feel all the women especially would connect more to it because we have always heard Ramayana and Mahabharata from different people, from different TV serials, but कोई ऐसी बुक जो सीता जी का और द्रौपदी का पर्सपेक्टिव बताए. सो उसके लिए these two books are like really beautiful books. And if you want to know your history, if you want to know your cultural stories in a better way, I think you should read these books. Also, if you're a woman and you want to know Ramayana and Mahabharata from a woman's perspective, from how how the women used to think at that time, and how the goddess like Sita ji, of course, thought. And if you want to read about all this, then these two are great books. So also one thing which I really liked was this not just tells about the strength, it also tells their thoughts, their emotions, and what they were thinking, what were the internal feelings which they were going through, like the minute details as well, like जब सीता जी ऐसे राम जी के घर मतलब अयोध्या जाती हैं, so how she feels that, how scared she is, and everything, like those minute details. Like we think that she's a goddess, but at that point of time she was also feeling scared to go to a new place. She was also scared like any human. So it is connecting. It is a story about strength, about power, and about how fearless a woman should be. So these two are beautiful books. So after this, so these were the books which I really liked, and मैं कितनी भी books पढ़ लूँ ये हमेशा special रहेंगी, ये हमेशा favorites में रहने वाली हैं. And after this, like the books I'll be telling after this, ये कुछ और books हैं जो मैंने इस साल पढ़ी थी. ये favorite नहीं कहूँगी और ना ही मैं किसी book को rate करूँगी, but still I feel that they are good books, but not as special as these books were. So the first book is Before the Coffee Gets Cold by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. So this book I saw in a reel. Of course Instagram पे एक reel आई थी जिसमें मैंने इस book को देखा था और मुझे काफ़ी interesting लगा था, मुझे बहुत मन हुआ. So I purchased this book. It has 4 stories, like 4 connections between 4 relationships, like lovers, husband and wife, sister, mother and child, like this, and all of them are connected. So basically the restaurant is same, where the chair, you can say a time machine kind of a chair, is same. It has the same rules, but it revolves around these few people and their different stories. So it revolves like that only. I really liked the book. It was fun to read, but I got bored in between. I don't know the reason why, but still I enjoyed reading this book, or like mostly. So it was a good book. So if you want to read something like this, a time machine kind of a story, or yeah, it has like small. It is divided into 4 parts, and if you want to read something like this, I think it's a good choice. The next book was again from Murakami. The book is Men Without Women. I think I hope that मैं confusing तरह से ना बोलूँ, but मुझे मुराकामी की नॉवेशन वुड इतनी ज़्यादा अच्छी लगी कि उसके बाद मैं उन्हीं की कोई भी दूसरी बुक पढ़ रही हूँ, मैं उससे इतना ज़्यादा एक्सपेक्ट करती हूँ, इतना ज़्यादा कि मुझे लगता है कि वो लिव अप, इट इज़ नॉट लिविंग अप टू द एक्सपेक्टेशन विच आई हैव, बट दे आर ब्यूटिफुल बुक्स. सो मैन विदाउट वुमेन का भी कुछ ऐसा ही केस है, दैट इट इज़ अ ब्यूटिफुल बुक and it has like stories, I guess. It has 7 stories where the main character or the main reason why the story changes or a twist come in the story is because of a woman, and how the connection between a man and a woman is, how important a woman is, or what role she plays is told beautifully. Again, because it's a Murakami book, the human connections are shown in, like, I cannot explain. You will have to read these books to understand how beautifully Murakami shows the human connection. So it's a great book if you like reading short stories. It has short stories, only like 7 short stories, not that short, but I hope they are called short stories, and they are interesting. They are really interesting. अभी मैं ऐसे फिर से देख रही हूँ तो मुझे लग रहा है, बट नॉर्वेजियन वुड की वजह से ही शायद ऐसे, आई डोंट नो ऐसे होता है या नहीं, बट जब मैंने उसके जस्ट बाद ये पढ़ा तो मुझे ऐसे लगा कि ये एक अच्छी बुक है, बट उसके जितनी अच्छी नहीं है, ऐसा मुझे लगता है, मेरे लिए एटलीस्ट. सो इट्स अ गुड पिक इफ़ यू लाइक रीडिंग शॉर्ट स्टोरीज, एंड द स्टोरीज आर ऑल्सो रियली नाइस. सो पता नहीं, मुझे हर बुक में जो भी मैं पढ़ती हूँ, मुझे उसमें एक फीमेल कनेक्शन और अ वुमेन्स पर्सपेक्टिव या ऐसे कुछ, एक लड़की को कैसे फील हो रहा होगा उस टाइम पे, या वो सब चीज़ें बहुत कनेक्ट करती हैं. सो इट्स अ गुड बुक, इट्स अ गुड बुक. द नेक्स्ट book which I read was Yaar Papa by Divya Prakash Dubey. So this was the first a book in Hindi which I read like as a novel, and मुझे ऑनेस्टली ये थोड़ी सी बोरिंग बुक लगी बिकॉज आई एक्सपेक्टेड मोर फ्रॉम दिस बुक. और ये मैंने ऐसे ही खरीदी थी, मतलब ऐसे मैंने कहीं देखा नहीं था, मुझे ये अच्छी लगी, मतलब इसका पढ़ के थोड़ा सा देख के तो मुझे ये अच्छी लगी तो मैंने ले ली. फिर मैंने इसे पढ़ा तो मुझे थोड़ी सी बोरिंग लगी, और मुझे लगता है मुझे कोई दूसरी, क्योंकि ये फर्स्ट बुक थी तो शायद मेरी एक्सपेक्टेशन ज़्यादा थी इसलिए, बट इसका स्टोरी अच्छा है, बट थोड़ा सा मतलब इमोशनल कनेक्शन जो मैं कहूँगी, जो मैंने अपनी बाकी सारी बुक्स में बताया, वो जितना मुझे ऐसे ऐसे डीप कनेक्शन विच आई लाइक, ये इतना कनेक्टिंग नहीं लगा मुझे. सो इसलिए ये एक अच्छी बुक है, या मतलब एक अच्छी बुक है बस. द नेक्स्ट इज़ ट्यूजडेज विद मॉरी. ये पहली अब तक की शायद ऐसे कोई बुक मिली होगी जिसमें कुछ ऐसे लेसन्स थे या कुछ ऐसे मोटिवेशनल, थोड़ा नॉन फिक्शन टाइप की बुक. सो ये एक बहुत अच्छी बुक है. इन दिस बुक आई फील दैट वो ऐसे दे आर टेलिंग अबाउट, one thing which I felt that they're telling the book, after reading this book, you'll understand how old people feel, like after they've gained a lot of experience, and after understanding the life, after living it at every age, what they feel and what becomes important for them, and what they stop running after, like money. So it's a good book, and it is talking about everything, like about jobs, about satisfaction, about human relation, about marriage, about children, about all the topics and all the problems one has in their adult or like after their teenage. And the answers are given by an old man who was a professor at a university. So it's a good book, and while reading this book, I felt very connected with the book. I felt very connected with that old man, with that professor, because whenever in this book, whenever he used to come, or whenever his dialogues used to come, I used to feel very emotional, or especially in his end days, how attached he was to his student, like the younger man, an old man, a young man. So the young man is his student. So when he used to come to meet him in his last days, how emotional he used to get, how he used to like, he wanted to hug his student, and those physical touches which he wanted, the warmth which he wanted in his life, in his last days especially. So a very connecting and a really, really nice book. So yeah, this Tuesdays with Maury is a beautiful book. And how I got to know about this book was from a YouTube video only of Ankur Warikoo, in which he said that अगर मुझे किसी को गिफ्ट करना होता कोई बुक तो मैं सबको ये बुक गिफ्ट करता, या ऐसे कुछ उन्होंने कहा था. सो वहाँ से मुझे पता चला, मैंने बुक को ख़रीदा और मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा, ये बुक अच्छी लगी बुक. उसके बाद इसके बारे में मैं कुछ रिव्यू नहीं दूँगी. मुराकामी अगेन स्पटनिक स्वीटहार्ट, बट मैंने अभी भी पढ़ना शुरू किया है अभी, मतलब बहुत थोड़ा इतना मतलब बहुत कम पढ़ पाई हूँ, इतना सही पढ़ा है, सो इसका रिव्यू कोई नेक्स्ट उसमें। बट अब तक जितना मैं पढ़ रही हूँ, मतलब बहुत स्टार्टिंग ही है, अब तक मुझे अच्छी लग रही है, बट लेट्स सी। आई होप इसमें ऐसे कुछ ना हो कि बिकॉज मेरा नॉर्वेजियन वुड, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मुझे आई वॉन्ट अ बुक विच इज़ एज गुड एज नॉर्वेजियन वुड, बट उसको मैंने बिना एक्सपेक्टेशंस के पढ़ा था, तो वो उस वजह से भी आई गेस, मतलब मुझे वैसी बुक चाहिए जो नॉर्वेजियन वुड ही हो, बट मैंने पढ़ी ना हो बेसिकली, विच इज़ नॉट पॉसिबल. So yeah, I'm finding another Norwegian wood of Murakami, basically, you can say, after reading his books. So that was all for today's video. These are the books which I liked reading this year, but they're not going to be my favorites. And these are the books which I read this year, and they are going to be my favorite. मैं चाहे आगे कितनी भी books पढ़ लूँ, ये कुछ books will always have a special place in my heart. And that was all. Thank you so much for watching it till here, and I'm sorry if I made any grammatical pronunciation mistake. I'm still learning, and thank you for watching it till here, and please do give these books a try, because I'm sure that most of you who likes reading will love this book. Thank you.